This is the Father Mike Minute. What a perfect time as we're kind of at that halfway point between the liturgy of the Word and now the liturgy of the Eucharist to kind of take a little view back here. I wanted to show you how the chalice is set. But first, let me give you a behind-the-scenes tour of this beautiful, beautiful trivia question for you. What is this called? The answer will be revealed one day. But anyways, here we are back here. There is so much cool stuff back here. Over here are my priestly vestments, and I showed you already the prayers that I pray. And you might notice that also I say here at every Mass before Mass, O priest of God, pray this Mass as if it were your first Mass, your last Mass, your only Mass. And then there's the prayers that I pray. Now, my goal is always to keep this counter 100% clean because that's the way I like it. This is where we've got our prayer books and different things. These are all the sacramental books. These are lectionaries, missals, so on and so forth. Here we've got microphone, amices, corporals. Here is the chalice, the crucifix. Here we've got baptismal, candles, gowns, a very organized fashion. Of course, we also have our ciborium right in here. And then we have our towels, we've got our purificators, and our pyxes. Now down here, each of these drawers opens nice and big. And you have your burse, you've got your the cover, and you've got your veil and a different one. So we got 3 different versions of white. This is the white drawer. This is the green, the red, purple, black, gold, humeral veils and extras. Down here we've got hosts, and here we've got monstrances. That's all back here, folks. And notice that it is also an altar. And I have, on occasion, celebrated Holy Mass right here. On my day off, when there's something going on in the church, and there's been just a handful of times, small handful of times that for whatever reason I was unable to use another altar. But it's not very common, of course. That's one reason to keep it clean, is because really this is actually an altar back here. Then we've got your deacons' dalmatics and things back in this closet here. I want to show you how to dress the chalice. You open this with a key. Here is the chalice. Every priest has his own chalice. Usually, traditionally, it is given by the priest's parents and before his ordination. So my mom and dad gave me this chalice before I was, or just before I was ordained a priest. Archbishop Daniel B. Klein, of happy memory, who was the bishop when I was growing up and who was the bishop who accepted me into the seminary. He blessed my chalice and my paten. So that always would be special to me too for that reason. In addition to the fact that my parents gave it to me. My chalice has the Sacred Heart, St. Joseph, and the Blessed Mother all here on it. So what happens, you take a big host out of here, you place it here, then you grab yourself a purificator. This is to wipe the precious blood off of the side of the chalice. And it is cleaned, not in a normal fashion. There are instructions on how you clean it because it has touched the very blood of Jesus. And so then you put this here, and then let's say it's a white day. You pull out, say it's a Mary day. Here's a Mary white. You put that on top, and then you put the veil. Remember, we veil all that gives life. Voila. And then you put your burse on top. The burse goes that way so that it opens this direction. What goes in the burse is the corporal. oops, not two corporals, but one. And the corporal goes in here, just like so. And then you have yourself a chalice that is ready for Mass.